listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio.
This is Jaffrey Radio. Jaffrey Radio. Jaffrey Radio.
You're listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio.
Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
Jaffrey Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land. All will be happy again. Come with me on this happy trip back to
Jaffrey Radio.
Hello, wonderful viewers. Yes, we thank you so very much all the time for tuning into Jaffrey Radio Home Sweet Home program. I tell you, you know our motive already, that our goal is to see every home, or to make every home enjoy the second heaven on earth. So all the things that we need to do, we sit here and discuss so that we will enjoy peace and harmony in our marriages. Okay, so today we have an interesting topic. But before then, let me acknowledge my sponsors.
This is Jaffrey
And
Radio.
after that, I will introduce to you the guest, and then we continue. Yeah, so Bayside Modeling Agency is sponsoring this program. Bayside Modeling Agency is in Tokyo at Omotesando. Yes, Omotesando. So if you are a foreigner in Japan here and you know how to do acting, and also if you are an actor or you have any talent that you want to exhibit, just don't hesitate to call Bayside or email Bayside at info@bay-side.biz. info@bay-side.biz. And I tell you, they have a very wonderful staff that will talk to you.
This is Jaffrey Radio.
Register you. Okay? And then we have Turmeric Hotel. Turmeric Hotel is at East Legon in Accra, Ghana. So if you are in Ghana and you want to get a place to spend your holidays, you can visit Turmeric Hotel at www.turmerichotel.com. Okay? And they will also, help you. Right? Yeah. You will never regret you did. All right. Okay, so let's come back to our guest for today's program. He's a pastor, and you know him, a very humble man, a man of intelligence, Yes. My own daddy. Is the person of Pastor Emmanuel Edu Jemfi, Master Seed Ministries at Ibaraki, Bando City. Papa, Yechiao. Thank you so much for your help every time you come. For the sake of your viewers, you don't hesitate to come in to help. So we just want to say thank you so very much. And viewers, very soon, I told you the other time that Jafric Radio, we have, is it the application, right? Radio app is very good. When you download, you just enter straight. No calf, no bend. But now, those with Android, I think we are almost done. But those with Apple phones, we are doing it probably by next week or two. Apple One will be set. And there you can send your comments through the radio programs. Direct. No calf, no bend. Okay? So we are doing all these things so that we can get close to you and you get close to us. And when we are doing programs and you want to contribute, it becomes so smooth for you and I. So Android is okay now, but
This is Jafric Radio.
we are still waiting for the Apple. So when it comes, we will let you know. Thank you so very much. Today's topic for discussion is taking stock in our marriages. Taking stock. If I say taking stock, those who are in business will understand me perfectly. They will understand me well. If you have your goods, at some point in time, you go in and take stock and see which one is shortened, which one is too much. What do you have to do? Yeah. So same thing applies to marriage. Taking stock in our marriages. I thank God that Daddy is here. So today we will talk about it, and maybe probably either Jemai will join us through VMix, and then we continue. Okay, Papa.
Amen.
Yes, we taking stock for our anymore. Taking stock in our marriages. Titen of a pantia say no, say cause will be taking stock. Our anymore.
Yo, Deaconess, I say, Timbia, Yamima, Yansen, Tissi, na Odi Baba Tuho, na Oma, one moon, Susono, Itimisha, and Yama, Ebebre, Eddie Fremo.
Amen.
Programming a blessing in Nipa Bebrebe. I sometimes, no, but I walk outside, information, ye yana say, oh, yeah, Juma Papa.
Amen.
Yamin Shramina, any team, no. Yes, sister, no, me want to me about in Shroud.
My dickness back up.
And to me about where will be Yamin Shroud. You, Yakase, taking stocks, our limo in here, Papa. It is said, ye would be a Juma.
Okay.
Now, we jay a Jumani Guhosa, we no Madudua, Igumu, say, oh, Boka, say, William Faso, Huno here. Let's say a human way me crana and fast it won't be brave. In the sana, our remus stocks on Sosono, Ichina Pepe. In the our remus stocks on Afibia will be a Jumebiano. Afibia every year. Once a na ya class near a kind near money, what a Jumum winina. It will kind in we are bonse. Now you are listening in idea good a year paper so. Na many jana transia asese enemeni bi wo ha e wo se wo krebi gum e bi wo ha na egum wa che na ehu enhia na wa transi ahwe na nyese wo hwe no enhwe kwan ehwe kan kwa afi wo hu se sa ne me ya meto yi egu ho abese emfie enhie ne ye nto eti ehu nhia se yɛbɛsa de foforɔ adi abam wei sei ne yɛtɔɔyɛ no ɛmove very fast ɛti no wɔ sɛ yɛde bi ɛba bɛka ho aha sei no ankɔ yie ɛti wɔ sɛ yɛsiesie na watena ase na wakeka nneɛma nyinaa abom na wayɛ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a adwuma no bɛtumi ayɛ dɛn agyina ne nan soɔ saa na awareɛ mu nso so ɛteɛ awareɛ te sɛ ɛyɛ business anaasɛ adwuma a wabie wonu kunu nyinaa ɛna mabie saa adwuma no enti no wɔ sɛ at least afi biara anaasɛ mempo deɛ ka mɛtumi anka bosome nsia biara koraa no nka motumi tena ase na mo take stocks ɛwɔ mawareɛ mu enti na awareɛ no na mobɛtena ase na moadwene ho sɛ akɔhyia anaasɛ akwasi sei ne yɛhyɛ aseɛ nanso so ɛwɔ sɛ yɛtumi tena aseɛ ebia na ayɛ ɔbaa na ade osika koraa de ama wo kunu sɛ ɔmfa ɛnto wɔ no ɔmfa ma wo gyina ɔdɔ so sɛ medɔ ne nti no menim sɛ me kunu no deɛ wɔde ɛyɛ no nyinaa no yɛ ade papa enti saa mfomsoɔ no bebree bɛtumi aba ɛwɔ wo abrabom sɛ wonim ɛyɛ gyidie na ama wakɔ akɔduru saa tebea no enti no sɛ moammu saa ɛnkonta yi a ɛbɛtumi ama awaregyaeɛ no aba so ɔde gyidie no nyinaa ama no ɛna wommu nkonta nhunu sɛ saa nneɛma wei sɛ yɛtɔɔyɛ no ho sika no fa ahene deɛ yɛkɔtɔɔyɛ no yɛantɔ ɛna wode gyidie no saa deɛ ama ɛyɛ wo kunu anaasɛ adwuma no sɛ adwuma no deɛ ɛbɛyɛ yie enti before sɛ wobɛti w'ani no na ɔhunu sɛ adwuma no nyinaa no na ayɛ dɛ na akolapse enti no ɛhia papaapa ɛhia sɛ motena ase na mobu nkonta sikasɛm no ɛyɛ transparent a ma ne ntena ase na ɔmfa mmra akɔhyia akodwo bɛtena ase na yɛmu yɛaware no mu ho nkonta na afei nyinaa no yɛnya sikasɛn na adeɛ baade ɛne yɛde yɛyɛ ɛti no nkyerɛ sɛ bia na minus anaasɛ nneɛma bi amem ɛbɛ mu ano nkyerɛ sɛ gya yɛawareɛ no bɛdeɛ antɔ yie no na moaka moadwene adi abom na moatoto nneɛma de agu na kwan mu sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a adwuma no ɛbɛtumi agyina ne nan so ɛpaka
wow Daddy at Mupa, he has given us very detailed explanation about taking stock. Yes, taking stock in our marriages. We just don't sit down just like that. We've married for, let's say, 5 years, 10 years, but we've never take stock in that marriage. Every year, nothing happens. So what we used to say is, God's time is the best. God will do it. Yes, it's true. God will do it. But certain times, there are certain mistakes that we did that causes maybe the things that we see in our marriages. So we know that God will do it, but God has given us wisdom also to also see things are right and the right things are doing at the right time. So if you are in a marriage and you did not take stock in your marriage, sometimes things might not go well. You don't know how to address those issues. But during the time of taking stock, sitting down, set a time with your spouse. Talk about it. It's not about money alone, but every marriage has to set a goal. As we do in every year, end of every year, we do resolutions. So
this is Jafric Radio.
You have things that you want to do, and in the middle of the year, you ask yourself, where am I? Where have we reached? If you want to build a house, let's say you have given the time frame that the next 3 years we want to buy a land and build a house. So you are saving towards that. But all of a sudden, you see that things are not going well. You have to sit down and just take stock and see what is happening. Tisi yes hani omani nyina eboaye ema bebia anko yenu yehu ne ntem na ya solve mostly what it's the thing that I used to do In the middle of the year, we sit down, calculating things. If you cry now, the way you talk to your husband, certain words that you speak to your husband, to your wife, the person is not happy about it. So if you freely open up and ask, what are we doing? Where are we going in this marriage? Then the other party will have the opportunity to come out and say that maybe this thing that you do, I think is not helping. And then what is in your heart also, you come out. There are sometimes you may say something which you don't mean harm, but the other person would take it in a different way. I remember one of my mothers, my spiritual mother. She had a company, and the lady who takes charge of the finance, and she used to hang bag on her waist. So he saw the lady coming, and she mentioned her name and said, "Hey, the bag girl." So the lady heard it that the bag. She was saying the bag, B-A-G. But the lady heard it, the bad, B-A-D. So the lady was so hurt. And you know, being taken care of the finance, and your boss is telling you the bad. She thought, did she think that I am stealing her money or what? So the lady was so worried. And about a week later, she just went and told the supervisor that he wanted to quit the job. And to the boss's surprise, why? He said she has said something and she felt that she cannot continue because she doesn't trust her. I said, wow. What did I say? Said, I am a bad girl. I said, no, I said the bag girl. Bag girl, not bad girl. Yeah. So sometimes it happens. You may say something, but your partner take it in a different form. Mm-hmm. In this case, you make your intentions clear. So it's good to take stocks all the time. And you want to be breezy. Your sex life, your finance, how to take care of your children, how to manage the home. Yeah. You consider all these things and then pick them one by one and discuss. And he found uncle. Ejuma cry, Busumi, Maketia yese. Also Ketia yese. Ye kabum cry, say. Also, you have a plan to build a house. Where are you going to have the money to do so? So if you do not sit down and consider all these things, it will be very difficult to say, I can build, or we want to build a house. Meanwhile, you don't have the resources. Yeah. It's taking stock will help you. Okay. And you man, you say you sikana ye for this intidea well. Me wagana ma menko pet taxi bi after work no me pet taxi bi ntwi emfam ne atimi aye extra savings e de aye say adwuma no say me kasado do papa wa ha uchirechire mu panti papa de ye kan na uji de say hu hia pa
very
say you take stock no
very necessary. So what we nim no bomodia nation said de wadi kan akire mu akwa akoduru no. Inti say u take stocks no wia e wo say o respond.
That's right.
Na ni nyina no ate say de o ko hand dan ana say o ko na wakoto fie pepepe. Say dan si wo na so dan we de mepe. Na fi wa boy room. Dan wo ni je ho. Ti wonye wura edan no mu a na wa hwe dan no mu utum say o edan de ye na aha no em say windows no be bia crack kakra. Inti floor no so no see na meye no. Nti me ye ni see na and then remember the white curtains and I say white lace e assign left and right here. Nti nyese okohwe dana na no wuroma se akwakotrem. It is a o take stocks ni wia na baby a ehia maintenance se de wo sika no. Sa time na wo se eye adwuma. Nti no na sa the word communication na yaka ho asem aka na it comes in. Se we ye bema anase oba na se wunim eye communication anase wunim se de ukunu ana wo yire kasa na ubenya aso na wo de atie ni dia. And after this program, Bomodian Kukusua, now a very, 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 very important in stock takings. Will be anywhere we right that. Will be a now who say the American a right in Kwame and Mia Bema, but will balance who wrong. Into the ABA or no atlasino, and now who mindset to say me a Bema and I mean the leader of the house on Intino. Why you are going to say the Obama or Banbe can be a woman? It doesn't help a Emma, a yes, our alieno, and ye. Tifatu trip nti so yo bema na se oba na se wukunu ehunu hu bibi ma take stops ni nyina awie nti no say ya assess then you assess it okay mami in fact the way I say usi kasa kire me no ya na mani enye ho eti oh free me so ko me free adwuma baba the way I obesi aka asem no emma intimi opin another way for extra communication. It you know so ma mutie me no munya very 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 careful, especially excuse me to say ma wo mo abu amonane. So the awali gina nyina basic ni nyina na ye.
This is Jafric Radio.
Eno ne ye number 1. Na emani bebre say me na me kwa adwuma na metua ayi dan ni kani bi ni eniema enu ntino makwa adwuma abre na wo ba be ha me. In fact a mema bebrebe ni nyina ya stock taking na bio it so kunu ye bold no trust bon se no afrosi akosua na say the in fact unemu nsem no enkoyie papa emfa me the way a chika oba no de ebe kan bi a kire no wampo no ema wo feeling no kra na so tiko to enti ye ka stock taking na enye financially no nko there are a lot of things bebrebe o say one communication we say eye adwuma and number 2 no so no communications na ya adwuma no so no assessment no ba we need maintenance it is a maintenance no and I say we need a year otie akoma and you must learn it because if you have fat
this is Jafric Radio
it's a fat etiao pa eso so say obaji atum say de nipa ne kanaye no kre no wo se wonyi ntum emwa emma eniema enkoyie itimesrem mu amutie mi nyina no a very important topic and ye sua no e bia oba nso betimi aka feeling ni nyina ye access na bia hwe de ntia me ne wona no ene say me bai waja nkole nyina de egu ho mi dware nkole mi ye aduane afi na so ba ususu bo fa de nyam na me bema what to prim bam no pie de ko so when me nyina no u take stocks na say wan hunu say sa niema we say na chia ahase ya yesi na wo say ye de niema egu akwan mu a aware no pamye nko fa osoro abofo emfamfiri soro mfamrew sa pepepe enebeye na sade wusika ya ne say onyame no me yosofo na me ka chi onyame wonyani nyina na aware na ye ware no eye more practical than spiritual sana wasa wo de ti ase entini nyame no omfiri soro ma no ma me kan kire oba no sebi yiwro watale na me ne wona yeah God is not going to tell you that way no what they were kan kire say oba mfa nkame uku sana gise mu mienu na manya akansi ho say
okay Radio
and they fasting mu yenu understanding and intinu fasting na ye nintinu na watchu edie mayanyi ahome anya sa etasi osofia kwa tena mountains for bia for 1 month wakoya oba say pa oba say woni ne yire beda o si mesusu me wa fasting me no na you see there are a lot of things bi o ha ya esida man to kwasi osofu pa bonte na woni ne yire kra na o mu jai eti wenu ye niema bia ehia say sa topic ye di be ya assess no no ohunu say awale na ye wale no eye more practical than spiritual ene nyame no wonyani nyina nyame wo beye 30% amount 70% no eye wa eti mun trust na mun siesie ma wale no de achia no mun fantu yi sa wo soso ye obi a waye wadwene say ye kan bibia wo mfa efiri ne sisan wadwene ne hu se de wo twa sano wonim se na kira kia eti woni oba ne nde ho ene wonu hu se we chia ana okunu so hu se maame de wo ye no enye it wonu ana be ka de akere obi mfra de wo be ka efra bonten e de wo kwa akonante but both of you can sit down, assess them, and then you maintain the marriage na ya akono amankrofo so ahwe no mo sua bi.
Wow, very, very powerful. Today we are going along with.
This is Jafric Radio.
So if you are out there and you want to comment, please don't hesitate. Just bring out your comment, bring out your ideas. What do you think is the best? Okay, and then we'll discuss all together. One brother, Emmanuel Kumi, said, "So, do we treat marriage as business?" It's a question that he's asking. Do we treat marriage as business? I will say yes, because marriage is an institution.
Yeah.
A very great one. Yeah, so if care must not be taken, I mean, you would destroy the entire institution. Yeah, so marriage, yes, just as we are so careful not to get lost in our businesses, so as we do to our marriages. Yes. So if how much we care about the investment that we have made into our businesses, so as we have to also care for the investment that we have made in our marriages. We shouldn't see marriage as, I want to marry, so I marry. And this is my wife, and that is all. No. It goes beyond that. Yeah, so we are from different backgrounds. And we have our let's say, different agendas, different motives. And we met and see that, the two of us, we can work together, we can marry, we can do things in common. And you have started. But along the line, as Daddy said, it's very practical. When you are boyfriend, girlfriend type, there are certain things you might not know. But as you enter into marriage, then you begin to face the realities. Yeah. So all these things, at some point in time, what I used to do is every 6 months, we know the times that we said by the end of every 6 months, we sat down and then discuss. Yeah, it starts with apology. Number one, if you want to do it effectively, don't do it with like, my husband want to hurt me, that's why he's bringing up this issue. So if you made up your mind like that, as soon as he talks, you get offended and it will not help. So we start with the apology. Women, I'm giving you this clue. Try and it will work for you.
This is Jafric Radio.
So within this 6 months, if I've done anything wrong that hurts you so much, please, I am sorry. Forgive me. And then my husband also apologized if he has done anything wrong within that 6 months. Then we start our conversation. Okay, for this year, we decided to do this. And this is the middle of the year. Where have we reached? Are we going up or going back? If we think that, no, we are going backward, then what is wrong, or what was wrong? What went wrong that we are going backward like this? Then we bring out ideas. I think maybe it's because of our spending. It's because of the way we talk to the children. Maybe they are not happy. That's why children have become so rebellious. It's because of this. If you don't sit down and analyze those issues, you might not know.
This is Jafric Radio.
Same, yes. Uncle Emmanuel, marriage can be treated as your own business. And it's a business too. Business. When I'll come to the Bible a bit, in Genesis, where God created Adam and Eve. He comes periodically, I don't know with whether it is from time to time he visits them. But one time he came, he asked, and Adam was nowhere to be found. He shouted and he said, I am hiding. So God knew that something wrong has happened. So he has to come in, asking questions. And then they come up. And finally, we knew what the serpent did. Yeah. But even if at that time, if the man was so bold and apologized to God, maybe we would have not suffered the way we did. Yeah, so sometimes we have to also be open up to our loved ones, our partners that God has given them to us. Yes. So taking stock is very, very important. And we must do it.
This is Jafric Radio.
Open heart. We shouldn't think that, hey, ono kwano no ba be yeme. Opemia be ya o minti no de sasem we eba. You sit down and set time. Maybe every you can decide to do it quarterly, depending on what you want. You can decide to do it yearly. You can decide to do it half a year. It's very, very important. It's set time, date for yourself. And if it's, you can even hire a hotel to spend time there, talk about it, trash down issues, and then come back home happily. Or anywhere you choose to do it, it's fine. But what we are saying is that it's very important. So you have to do it. All right. So, Papa, what Uncle asked, he said, so do we treat marriage as business?
Absolutely, yes. Because said na deaconess now can when Yankopon crabo enipan was it be fruitful and multiply. It in one country in Fanny say, I will walk awali Adam and if we know be fruitful and multiply. It no awarieno a business and a wukum. And a business bia niwa ubia eco business who say me konama kwa kokoboka. It no brother Tony or the Tony fatu wajune su say a business and a wawuremu. Na sa business na wawuremu no e wo say emfaso ede eba yesa awale na awakomu no. Iti wa baby a wotimi nke bia no marriage no a business. If we say time we share Bible no more, I'm standing too biblical. Nyankopon ebo ewiase wiye no. Na onhia osofo. But na Nyankopon ehia manager. Was it time obo niam nyina wiye no ohunu se enipa obehwe saa tru no so no emaye no. Ono kra no wama ensuo anto. Akopum say obo Adam wie no hunu say Adam betimi take care of the weeds no ansa no obo nipa na mana bemu. It will born ma Eve man no was be fruitful and multiply. It in when a simple answer to your question it say when Yankopon kura na kire say awale no a business. Na business na wo kom no konam faso emfamere mu. Na mfaso betimi aba adwuma mu a gisa mo trase na mo take stocks mo hwehwe eniemem na hunu de ankoye de koye de wose ye de niema to eniema bi e wose ye de kwa animu na mo kekansi ani a ansa na mfaso na ye de asan aba. But let me give you two people one more Bible ma me dey example. Obi ti say we
this is Jafric Radio.
Naomi. Uko Ruth chapter 1 verses number 28. Sa Naomi no eko Moab asase se oko na wakọ akope bibia baba abedi. Enti no oko ye ni kunu a wona ne koye ni kuwi. Ena ni mami enu nsuso no ekoku wuye. Enti time a Ruth san se wo ba na chi e wo Bethlehem no. Abara wo pie no asem ankrofo no kan na mpesem di gina so na atiefo nyina mutie aye business was it almost in Naomi ni chino, chimu. No, some call me Naomi. Naomi just will be a yadum or favor with me. That don't call me Naomi. Because me call some me cock. Nakama pet and fast one am diaba. Nasu me call ya me ban. My ban in sansa. It why do you call me Naomi? To mon frame you know, because my name is Mara. And I'm going to Jacob. We share Genesis chapter 32 verses 10. Sabra no dwane afiri eye ni nua eye Esau ho no woko etitamo kokoduru asio Jordan no na wo hwe ne batakari ni ne puma na nekuta no a eno nko an wodi twa nsuo no etitamo kokotena eye ni busuani no ho na wokokosom ya for 14 years afi no wo ba no aware no wo madumienu anantwie ne enwan ne sika ebebrebe. Na abra wo ba bedru ensuo no Genesis chapter 32 verses 10 na me kan no na wa
This is Jafric Radio.
Tama no wo twa ensuo no sede no ositie eti wo dru ensuo no se abra mi twa ensuo yi se mi yi me poma ne kuta me ne batakari ana hyemia na me nkuta na enso so me ko eye awade mu no for example me na me de italics ne hya ho me ba ne nyame hyira me ma nyame hyira me sika anantwie ne aniema. Eti wo awale na wo kon wo take stock no say wo kon na wo mi we anasa wo ko eye Jacob we eye asem busa wa ho asem
asem bisa wara wo. So marriage can be termed it's a business.
It's a business.
So just as you take care of your business,
This is Jafric Radio.
there's so much concern about your business, how to improve your business, so as you have to also consider your marriage. But hey, before I continue, my husband is watching me. He said, God bless you for your good work. Thank you, Daddy. Thank you. Yes. All right. So, Uncle Emmanuel, it's business. But I had another person bringing out an issue. Mr. Clement says, taking stock is very important. But when love reigns, there is nothing like stock or something because you will understand each other. That is his understanding of taking stock. When love reigns in the marriage, taking stock is not necessary. But my response to this is that taking stock is not considering the negative aspect that is happening alone. For example, you understand each other. How about the children? How do you see them? What makes you understand each other? In marriage, love alone is not enough. Love alone is not enough. You work towards that. So what are some of the things that helps you improve your love? Taking stock is one. So Mr. Acel is very important. Even if you love, when you read 1 Corinthians chapter 13, it made mention of love is kind, love is patient. Love does not boast. It does not envy. It's not self-seeking. So all these qualities shows that you are in love when you show them in marriage. But yet, you need to take stocks. If you plan to build a house, as we said initially, you plan to build a house. Yes, you love each other, but you may reach a certain point that you love so much, but there are unforeseen things happen in marriage. It's not one line. If we tell you the experiences and the things that we've passed through in our marriages, those things we did not plan, but it happened. You have a set goals, but you see that something come and crash it, and you don't know what to do. You sit back, you take stock. This and this and this. Let's pass this way. Let's try this. If this one will not work, let's do this. With the help of God, before you realize, you attain your goal. So taking stock is very important. Even it is important when you are in so much love in that marriage. All right, Papa, do you have anything to say about it?
Yeah, Ubia said the mini Papa no enya adwene say we do Ubia eni say we transi na we take stock. Me nko am adwene bia me ne nye adwen. Na se kire ne say we do obi kura na wo so otimi ne transi na mo check enema. Na mo hunu ba bia mo kro. Enti we do obi na kire say eno ane say madane mu. Say Ubia musano yonko ho hwe. Say kwese me do wa sade. We na mami bi ka kire wo say do krawere sade. Eno de kire say udo obi a eno na wo ka no. Wo say love is transparent. Say the common is kind no. It is transparent ni kire say wo na hu say we transparent. But obi a wo won chen hu differently. It wo na wo bebu san say akohia na sabre me no tena eno ma me ye nyina na ya na. These are some of the top stock takings, you know. But with the woman said, you wouldn't have the kwan one. But also, who said, Yama baby, Ashia. And then I'm saying, what take what you say.
This is Jafric Radio.
You don't want to say, Can what you are called Yassi? No, you know, Muntu. It is stop taking the near a you are done there, and Namu, Miss Row. It in the woo ma eating and near my air coso, mid dog, it me dodi akushia, scanner, ye buy any. In fact, me baba worry ye did 2 years, and so see you need that ye hang for dying. And decided to about Cranberry be Faswa, you bet me a year to Dachi be near to your 2 or 3 because you are brandy, sir, a year and grow for advance here, you see in tea. It will no interest I would do be as I say with a winning income. It has nothing to do with that, said your understanding this sitting. It more trust on my planet. I'm fat, ya young from so be brave. No was thank you this I security tour and to me a massa, but nothing is too late. Every year just from the beginning to the young chassis and free baby. It is in the sunny and say, young fat teku bin to her. Now, young far and copper assassi bin to. Young cotton a year treasure bills been fun to baby. Now, young ma be a fearful fenidi. Now, yes, so young why you sick. These are some of the things you want. The intia me a sick and uncosuru and say, Busum be as how the consumer the co. Until I didn't intimate trust. Na for the next 6 months no yen save sika bi ne nko bie eye treasure bills bi na bosume so a insese ye di sika ne be free ha akono na yemma ebusuafo no nyi ne yeso yen save ye de se de betumi enti these are some of the things na won so de na dwena ampa de wo kan so na ewo mu o enti ne kwan ba ne ye be fa so ene me so no ene ne sanete dia meye overtime bia na me paper time bi e dia wono so na ka say what don't no stock taking dia me mum dia e kire madwene kakra enti etie fam itie no odon dia ene sa stock taking no enam ba bia wodo obi mumu a na wo ye transparent na wo dwene wo ba no ana so wo ba no so e dwene be ma no ho se de be ya awale no mo betumi aye dey akon.
This is Jafric Radio.
Kono no so SMB. It is stop taking in India a very important topic and anyamenam a year deaconess a year Abna Pumba Fuku the woman with the longest name. Now
yes, the woman with the long name. Yes. Yeah, taking stock will also help the lovers.
Yeah.
Okay, to identify their strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
Yes. Where you are strong and where you are weak. It will help you to know where you are going, if you are going forward or you are going backward. It helps you to know. So another comment comes. We are going along with our viewers and listeners. Let's go to Brother Emmanuel again. He said, a business or board of directors may decide to close down a business after a year's report. Can marriage be broken after taking stock for the
This is Jafric Radio.
of both couples? After taking stock and you see that we cannot continue. Is that what he's trying to say? Maybe things are not going well. For example, board of directors decided that no, this company is going down and we need to shut down the company. Is it also, can that apply to the marriage?
Oh, that one there. Untimi emfa apply that because say untimi ko bie adwuma na first year unko take his stocks. Na one who say wo bokan kan kira who say wa close adwuma na ma osika ni nyina ahye. Do you have to find another way, a better way? So okay, me take his stocks no. And then until my stocks taking is very important.
Yeah.
So what take his stocks? And at first now nim says and yamano and crofo area and yamani be kura was here. And what could do baby who say money jano crowd here humanitarian in San Juan here Germany. It you can say who go human and say investment are buying bushing and I say bank loans now what could you invest no better than what made Pia says the cano. Because what could you maybe it you know now better say okay may sign receive another loan. Na ma san dia ede ma san pumping wo business no na instead me hu say normal ye wie free adwuma no dooso no nti I will insert a video camera say dey be ya abetimi a watch then you apply some method and only the wisdom na nyame de ma wo aware no you apply the wisdom
some methods
so anything you work some methods out say dey be ya abesan ede wo dey build a company so because you can say a winner is not a person who never loses, but one who never quit. That is a winner. That's how the Ukuma Yakrani Asantika Sem you will be say our way and distance of Fufu. No wako no wako here. Now Koyana first a year we say
I take you stock
my book and you would sign there. And I guess I saw about food you shouldn't never ban have a warrant.
This is Jafric Radio. This is Jafric Radio. This is Jafric Radio.
Issue. No. Akwanyana metusuno so ayeshe. I tell you. Yes, it just was a buffo.
And I have a warrant. One day say we are kron. One day we are kron.
We no problem dia.
No problem. Also cry say be free through bombe wara hambe. One man time go deep. When I'm a boy.
This is Jafric Radio.
Enti Brahima. Yes, they just was so buffo.
As we be cry by the catch us buy on back car for me.
I see. Wow. Yeah, who share? What can I say me who ye? Yeah. So for marriage, let's remember our vows, okay? He said until death do us part. So as for marriage, if you take stock and it's not things are not working well, the two of you must agree and just apply a different method that will help you go forward. He said the two shall become one. So parting company, it means that you are just dividing yourself and the harvest gone. Yeah, if we have this mentality,
this is Jafric Radio.
Maintain our marriage and stay in our marriage also. If things are not working well, doesn't necessarily means that you have to just part company or just divorce your spouse. This is not what we are talking about. We are talking of progressing in our marriages. Yes, so taking stock will help you to know where you fall short. Things that you do that will not help improve your marriage life. Things that you think it is good, so we have to continue doing it. Yeah, it's not necessarily mean that everything is bad, but taking stock and see that, oh, the way my husband talks to me, I like it. I like the way you smile. I like the way you do this. So continue to do it. I love it. Okay, we are saving, and now we have saved so much that can take care of it. So, I mean, you can even along the line, oh, this one is going up. Then you encourage yourself to do them more so that you achieve your aim. So if you don't take stock, you will not see. She said there that you consider you chasa. Onim se nechiachia. Ube se we cha could ube ba ube dano huna be straight no. No so why you. So you have to come back and straighten the line, and time is not sitting down waiting for us. Time ne kwa ne koni. So when you are going, you go with the direction, and then you see, you correct yourself, and then you move. So when you reach your destination and you turn back, you can see that the line is straight. Yeah. So we have to also think about that. So don't go and divorce your wife because you took stock and it wasn't, it's bad. Yeah, in the marriages, other time, first, second, third year might not be easy. It was a very difficult moment, because you may study yourself before you got married, but there are certain things that happens in marriage that, hey, it's very, very, let's say, very heavy. Yeah, so these are the times that you need to be careful and join hands together, and not to, break your marriage. All right, so taking stock. Viewers, we are still on taking stock.
This is Jafric Radio.
Our marriages. And let me read this one coming from my own husband. Elder Fuku. He said, this is one of those topics that remain relevant yesterday, relevant today, and it will be relevant tomorrow, particularly with the pressures that marriages are under in our modern times. You see, this is what my husband is saying. It's very, very relevant, taking stock, because we used to take stock and it's helping. So I just want you to do same so that it will also help you, especially in our modern days where marriages are very, very reached a difficult moment, where marriages are under attack. A lot of things are happening. And we need to be very, very careful. Hey, Dr. Ifa Enchi is watching me right now. Doc. Okay. All right, let me read Doc's message also. He said, great job, people of God. Marriage cannot be compared to business. Okay, Dr. Ifa is also coming up with something. Marriage cannot be compared with business. Business is transactional relationships, but marriage is a transformational relationship. Hey, Doc. Dear Dr. Ifa enso edia bedni. Wasi yentimi mfa aware entutu business ho. Esan say aware de ejuma, starting from ejuma eyensa woso ye transaction. Me misike kuwrem. Me de ye ejuma no na menya mfaso. Aware enso de wasi transformational. And yes, ye worry ye no. Enyoma bebre be koso a enye enti de ye hwede a enye no. Na afi yes sano. It immediately passed and said doctor wanted to respond to what the question that Mr. Emmanuel asked of if you enter into the marriage and after taking stock you can see that it is not working, so you quit. Can you also do that in marriage? So he responded to it that for business is transactional and the marriage is transformational.
This is Jafric Radio.
Yeah. So Mr. Emmanuel, if you are hearing us, this is the response also from doctor, and he said we cannot compare it to as business. Business is different. Ye juma pem faswo. Our rest of the kakra bit me abem. Nancy yen shaka ewa warenim. Yeah, it's transformational. Uye unhwedru, miss me yemi unhwedru. Na afi ye nyina ye bubu eko ye nim said ye beya and nyoma ebe and ye ni etiefo ne wo so papa. Enti matse say say adagimai aba homa no so. Onya mai adagimai ente bia ye be fa wawura mu. Enti please get ready.
This is Jafric Radio.
A lot of comments, a lot of them. And okay, a lot of them. So let's pick another comment and then Papa, do you Obe responded to the doctor if I can or say our no yeah and so was where you didn't say was where a jumano at the apem faso we corner we aba but our ready and tessa our ready yede and you maybe I was say essa if you ha ne akoha iti papa e wo bibi be kan fa ho
okay man sana me de buy ne nyina ne gina Genesis 1:28 na.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ni ebo nipa ne wie no no hia manager ntini manager no wie na wode oba no be kan no si be fruitful so ti ase ntini se di tibia no okoware a e wo se emfaso obem na ko ba se wakwa akoware obei oba ni ntuma ba akopɛ saa na se oba no mfa saa mfa nko wo mu dia so bi ehu yire no mpa so kra wontumi ko bi so ti ase ntino yintumi mfa compare business say there but at least it was say okoware oba na se oba so so okoware okuna na mo adwini dia bom se de be ya mo ntena mo ABC mo be free one na mo kotu na nam so nkrofo so ayde etumi asua na se mo kona se mo si okay nye business ntino mo dono nko na mo de to abede kra na mo ma etumi akọ university ada once no eteno nko de me de me nko ama de
that you pay what's the pay one kataso
so and now the ABC na mutim na no a kukuafom no ane so kenten ya say nkrofo ha da osuminia ye
yempenda muto
ya you see nyame amoni pasa amoni pasa
be fruitful and multiply.
This is Jafric Radio.
Interested na ho e take stock ni hu say we na ankoyi
ya ketira
ni abusa akosua na ahase no enkoyi ene ye be nden say okay enkola ni nti watena fiache ene de be ne say ye mfa enkola no koja obi na se ye wekina say okonya adwuma bi ka ho a se ye 50,000 kra e di tuama woma womo hwe enkola no betumi ahwe ni ye di a ene mfi say ebi beba be ka ho na be men so de na adwuna ba ene nkrofo yi be no akokum enkola no ene sanete de awde etena fie na msusumi nkope this is how ye worry it mo bake kanema nyina abom no then you see bon se bedum be then you multiply bon se na mo ayeda motom so behwe na o mako university as a what you say awale no you don't need a na say business type na say mo betra wo sa so o ma be dane am robbers it ko ama dwene dia minia aware dia in some way no it is like a business ye grum say ye konam faso dia baso.
Exactly. You take his stocks are very important.
Very
last night obi kase asofo for mabi bre. Heya na mofra nya tax be bre. In a sense that omo entai any time what the congregation so esen wankasa nkwada no. Aha. It is say and you want to say no one tenacity and take stock. Na mo hu bebi ampofra na headed towards her. Na de bia ye ni strefa kwa. Wani bette na abofra na beye ade like an guasie at the amount. So taking stock no my kind one a year from my husband. Eda ne de wa yadio. I'll say this is what Elder is saying. He said taking stock of your marriage helps you to apply such principles.
This is Jafric Radio
Of your life. Stock taking is a process of thinking carefully about your situation or position. The situation that you are in, the position that you are in at that particular moment. It helps you to think about it. Think about all those things. So it's very, very
This is Jafric Radio.
important. Okay, and then let me ask this. After taking stock, let's say for 6 months, if it's half of the year, and you take stock and you see that we have a plan of maybe building a house, and you could see that you are not financially strong to carry on that activity. If it happens like that, what should you do?
Oh, that is why we say taking stocks. Yeah, come no. One thing is Rome was not built in a day. Ubi abit me ewo kwanya odisi. It no say warrior. Yeah, me enhwe de spectators no ehwe wo no ana say ye beka afa warrior no. Now it is like shooting a penalty no. Wohwe ball no nko na wo shoot na de ahim. Na aka say wo hwe nchen so eye director starting it down bosume me ensan wasi. Me papa bi me nim no wasi nyesi na brochire fusi e dai. Obi eba wo de sika no buy in box 3 months ni apaja si ho.
This is Jafric Radio.
Na what treats in the dine. That's also the 10 years you see with Diane. Eya de Cronoa. The me person me chrono. It's okay, and on stock takings in the Bemuno.
Yeah.
It's no, I'm a transit. Since in fact, the year Druno, your cassie a talk or so I home battery. Because Cabby near home. In the sanity, dear, my aunt suspended the best 2 years. Near save with Skaka crab because we've been named the bit to me a babe. It's talk taking a bit no. Who know you didn't come out in a with the bomb.
Can't in the boom.
No, can't in the boom. It's Yana Awalian in yet one and your personal. And a bearman in true, maybe I wouldn't, the dynamic D can and wouldn't him say, we are the best financial quasibochi. And you may be a chair on chair or bad and a bit me a catcher, but baby, no one your good listeners.
That's right.
Who goes good? I bet when you find out who goes good, dear air corner, what you know. So what I said, into what Tinson was so fat, it says stocks in any money about baby, and he said, Dana said, the old can mash as Yama could do, baby. And Mamma Chess will be a really dear Nora, and us will be a really dear China, and it was also China was a full rush. Now, so we are Sana Noma, sweating over penalty not working.
That's right.
Yeah, and in just a noise of the old Shabon on one to one shank chain. It's in born on our shall say, and one say, go no, say a grown one say go. It in one say, wait me a bo amanashim. So be the 2 years in a year, and it will be the just 1 week. That's also the 20 years in the base year. West Sibi, who's West Sibi, who free street to tar, where's he from? And I say, what is it?
This is Jafric Radio.
Hey, I see a chrono. It was Alam de Mama. Thank
you, Daddy. In fact, Uncle Yaya said, Daddy, Mama can't remember. Uncle Yaya said, pain was in the pain. Daddy, oh, Daddy. Uncle Yaya said, pain was in the pain. Daddy, waka. As I'm no carrying, so they see a car. You're too savvy. Mamma kind dear dodge my so can. Na fe young cosso. And I might say marriage is not a business, but can be linked to it. There are so many commonalities. And yes, our any business to say there Yakase chinchina.
Business.
What
This is Jafric Radio.
said there, Uncle Emmanuel Estrobain say what take stock board of directors waiting me aka say yem fan to baby ejuma ne yeguno ya sha ye beboka our real business ewo ese
Yes, sir.
emu ade yo ye no but enye say it is a business abetimi eguno na afi our real dey for better for worse enti ye working towards the goodness of it and yes, you decide this afi cry abre into company no kra no yaguno our rear enti sa enti elder ajimai enso ade out the buy no se nyoma bi wuwo mu a ese enne in fact comment aba no muda yamo emu yankoso no yamo nkomo edoso paaye edoso paaye eti daddy
This is Jafric Radio.
that when you have a plan of building a house, for example, and at the end of the year, and when you get to the 6th month, you take stock and you see that no, it cannot be done. It is not rush. There are certain things you need to also wait. You need to slow down. Shouldn't see what other people are doing and put pressure on yourself. That I have seen the marriage, Mr. A, doing this thing, and he has built a house up to this level. So I have to also. It's gradually. Some family could take 20 years to build their house. Others could take 5 years. Others even 1 month to build a house. So after everything is done, house is a house. You have built your house. So this is what Daddy is also saying. So if along the line we see that our goals, our set goals, we cannot meet them, we shouldn't get worried, or we shouldn't get disappointed. And it helps us to also know the strength that we have and the weaknesses that we have. So if we
This is Jafric Radio.
spending too much will not help us to save towards the business that we want to enter, then we need to also sit down and consider all these things. If I used to do import buying, and I have to cut some corners so that it will help me to get a little to save. Yes, so taking stock will help you identify the things surrounding your marriage or the things in your marriage. Is very, very important. We use business as an example. Yes, it doesn't necessarily mean that marriage is business. Yeah, we are not saying it's business, but we use business as an example. As we care so much for our business, so we have to also take care of our marriage so that things will not get out of hand. In fact, viewers, we just want to say thank you. Your contributions are very, very important, and we thank you so very, very much. All right, Daddy, let me ask this question. I think I have only 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes. Wow. We have just 10 minutes to end this session. And okay, let me go ahead with Daddy with this question. Taking stock. After I have taken the stock, everything working well for us, we are moving forward. And all of a sudden, an unforeseen thing happened, and it destroys every plan that we have, or it has shattered the dreams. Should we back up or back off?
Very
Yamfa we mami fa typical we say me kwa hyehyɛ sɛ ebia ye de dan na eye eyinti ye be koso aka dan ho sem.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ebia imfie be miensa idi anim. Na ade a wandwen da. Na nyamempem accident bi asi. Na ko affect ukunu anase wo yere. Na wakadem. Ade we na on pekra se obehu. But it has happened. And no sir, no betimi aka say we dream na shate. Enti obepe corner for afaso ana.
Oh no, say ne o kan say dia e dey na onye fighter. Enti me go book you
fighter.
Yeah, your friend say we say winners are not those who never fails, but those who never quit.
That's right.
And your friend say we a winner.
We a winner. You don't quit.
We don't quit. You say and no say you won't fail. But say what tough for more. Sorry, ne pra home futuro no. Let's have pay another way. Na say epunu nyina to there is another big one a bia eda. So what I say. It is a wo cut die bi obi eni wa on pese or the saying obekọ no things but say ye de ba nyame asem mu a wo de mo me hwe Paul na nyankopon yi ne ho adi kire na Acts chapter 9 ka chen say wo nam de obekọ wiase afa na nyina wo behia enhemfo wo behia empanimfo enka nyame abeyi ne ho adi akire na say Yesu abeyi ne ho adi akire no na nka wonim se obekọ no ten hwe de Paul fam wo hwe Acts chapter 14:21 ye koburu no ba bi kura bo Antioch ma ye buru no ama wo wi but wo catch was sorry no was say ye fa sa ahokyere ahoyaya we no nyina mu ansana ye ko nyankopon ye dey na ni mu nyam no so no enti no say sa ne ma ni nyina na eye eba anipa akwan mu bebrebe but ebe mo na no nkire say watwa nyankopon ensa so we nyame wonye one way God.
Okay.
And nyame wo mapunu bi mu nto wa be kra wo mbie kase bi mfama. It na the moment na be ka say wo call yourself a loser and that will be the end. You say ye tie biara no we nyame ade biara wo nim sese wo wakwan mu a ana say efiri won.
This is Jafric Radio.
Nyame de waka fa ho mamu no God will never allow that. And I'm a panama microphobia. Time I Acts chapter 27. Now Paul time ana omo ko a room. Na e kwam de omo ko kushia storm said ye wo kan ye. Na in the middle of the storm no onyame be yi ne ho adi kire Paul. And wo ka kire say Paul ka kire wo say wo ma worship mu nyina no obi ani ho ani trimi ba kompo ebeka. Jesus sa e hyen yi nko a. Na kire say ade biara wo nyame nim se e wo e kan ho a what is saying a bema or no or yamini trimupo abem no a yet dena yame manime. But a free one sa emma yami trimupo no manime. It is a basala. God has another way.
Yeah.
If you don't quit, now quit here, you are a totally a loser.
Total loser.
Yeah.
Don't quit. It doesn't necessarily mean that winners cannot fall. They can fall, but they don't quit. Okay? So if you fall, just rise up and begin to move forward. Okay, Dr. Ifa has come back again. Said, if you treat marriage as a business, you will quit. You will quit if there is a better investor or business partner. You will quit if you are not getting the profit you came in for without considering the union. Yes, taking stock should be part of marriage, but not considered as transaction. Woo! Dr. Fa edi a bomb back of you. Ha! Or say you who are say a business adventure. Any and CNBC a be jane. You who investor or your papa. Who I feel bad who sikani si nikua. Ọbẹ̀wá no hu sikani si ne yera. We Johnny akodi n'echi. Aha. Se yehu aware sa. Se yehu ni se ye union. Edajimaya basu ehu. Na yehu ni say a business dear. But I'm say ye kind clear this say we are not saying say marriage is business, but it's like ye de toto
aware a business sa na ye kire
ye de toto
ne sepa e machipa
sani ye adwumaden sani ye nnwuma bekoso no ye adwumaden wo yaware mu a eno so bekoso Elder Ajimai. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Yes, what do you mean, guy?
Yeah, tell Kapa Elder.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, so about home sweet home, Juma dear. So.
I want to go from my ballet.
And yes, she. Elder, I about taking stock in our marriages.
Okay.
And a lot has been said. I think you were on the line, so you heard a lot of things that we have said today. So can you, in a summary form, because our time is almost up, and tell us what you think?
Okay. I think a very good topic. In fact, the topic is very, very important. Most of us, unfortunately, we don't take the stock which you are talking about. In my family, in my house, when there is an issue, within that time, and we talk about it. But we don't have a day just set it. So okay, maybe at the end of the year, we want to take stock on the things that are happening in the family. We deal with the issues when they come. But I feel very important at a point in time, in our lifestyle, to me, I take his stock, now how maybe I follow short, and then we move forward from that particular point. Because one take his stock, you're liking. I'm saying this is the reason why we've likened it to business, because in business now, mostly you take a stock. And I heard that as they say you're linking to different areas. But the word actually started in business. At the end of the year, now a company I take a stock. I'm already near my actually near my tongue and send actually now for you. Are they making profits?
This is Jafric Radio.
And this is how that word you incorporate by your marriages. Say take your stock your spiritual side we were able to see is a family is a Christian for and now you sum nyamia whichever way this are we actually improving in the marriage and this this year the empire when from now on this year new year let's try to improve from there. I say a boy to me and move forward in the spiritual side and this year but then the way we use the money
That's
because
right.
Rough expenditures and all that. So the business for us also maybe cost too much, we try to reduce cost. So they maximize profit. Every aim of a business owner is to make profit. Now we have other non-profit organizations there, but for business and the main aim is to make profit. And they always try to reduce expenditure. Now to me, I increase on profit. And yes, your marriage will be an expenditure to our cost. In fact, young used to be now I'm why. This time when we take stock about what me was out. Yami bless you this year, but as you said, we have misused finance already the money, and then from there, we can again, a bit my near my ye. Now, boy, I'm my sick as I'm so to me, the year na yawura mu no ya yanko famu wono yira yanko famu ene ba yanko ya this is the time obetumi asiesie ni na ya mahwe mu ene ba yanko ya this is the time and in short no taking stock is very very important so the topic na about many aje ho pa but the never change won't mean for because if something looks like something and just exactly sad you know and there's a business no there we can there's so many near features a woman ebe to me abua ama sa ore no to me akona nima ya peke sa near no a important in business no dey buy aware mu a be ma ya so ya ware no so are profitable.
This is Jafric Radio.
So the other business communication idea is very important in business. If you're doing a business and you don't communicate, what do you want to ever say? I don't think all these things here near my home here. You better me I incorporate into our marriage, you know. Now, yeah, assessment. I was saying, come with you at the same. Then I'm near my uncle ye, and you interest to improve the communication. Said I course on improve on. So, and there's animal in to me up wow. Business, and I think I can say they reduce cost to maximize profit. And this is how your business is. Even to pay means to reduce adiano. Now it's my save sika. Now it's my boy yang and your mother. And all these things, and just attention. A business, I feel a name and koya mikoja here, and as a name and koya it's not like that. But the good things in business, able to be a boy business, you know. And I just a young person had also emra ya worry. Nah, you take stock in those things. Now to me, our boy, I'm a worry also to me a conkind business a partnership no uno be delay. As I say, we are transparent. Now, people are need deal no. So who's on transparent? We are not going to be in December. All these things never to my boy. My we are what say in our marriage, you know. And are we transparent? Now, if not, you bet to me out of 2 years. Never our boy, am I to me a conkind. And the business, Ankasa, and yet, I mean,
this is Jafric Radio.
Exactly. In your business, Uboka, which make a bankruptcy, Jumano, would apply a file for bankruptcy. It's not like that. But there are so many things that are very good in business. You bet me a picky, now to me, a boy, I'm a marriage, you know, to me, I uncle so. Yes, you cry, oh, yeah, stress him on the beer. Now I or the name of to Osra, I memo. But then, no, not I know the to Osra, memo. And yeah, exactly the same. But then you can make that comparison. No, now to me, Abua, I'm also so about what me to 20 years. Therefore, now this is my submission. And I mentioned on the topic we're discussing.
Nyamishrao elder. The mekai ba ko se osra hine ni ti se obi a akogu asew. Eyi na ma hodo nyina bi nsunye ni nyina na eye. So I don't try say nipa a fish. But now or the to ho. It elder yami onshira pa. Say enyoma yem business ye sha. Ye di koma e boye no. Enyoma ni bit sa na ye de buy aware mu nso a. Etumi e boye and one of enyoma no ebi ni say ye take stock in our marriage. Na ya elder can.
This is Jafric Radio. On chain po Emma ade enche problem no so no ma solve issue no. Yes. Enu nyina wo ho. Ye yes ade ni nyina but in the middle of the year no mu goals am set ye no. E wo manim say mo pese mo achieve no. E he fa e na mako akuduru. So stock taking no ebe boa ma dream pi akohunu say ampa enioma we ni enioma we ye no. Ekoyi ana ankoyi enti na ama ebia de pese ekoye nim ekoduru no ya ankoduru honom enti e wo se ye mia ye ni na de wo se you take another strategy no ye take ya time etiefo se Jafric Radio ya app bia ho o download pe na cheze no anu no anytime o pesa wo call Jafric Radio no umia so pe no dem srudu na edo sin enya say ye ba live ansana notification aba radio ayino ho enti ye live ubetima atena so for 24 hours enyum papa echegu live programs e kosi nyina na o download app na eno ani say udam sa. So very soon we have finished the Android one, but we are waiting for the Apple. So those who are using Apple phones, so very soon Apple one will also come. So those that have Android, the download is ready. Yes, the download is ready. So now Jafric Radio is moving up. So let's all join the boat and move forward. All right. In fact, the comments are so many. My time is up. So let me take the final word from Pastor, and then I read the comments, and we end at this point. So, Pastor, your final word that you want to say to your viewers.
Your viewers, we the munyina say abribia so munya adaji na mose mumre na mutie. Ene topic na yade abano. Mesrem se mamunye asem tie fo kwa. Remum munye asem no yofo.
This is Jafric Radio.
Ede eye emfaso ede bebremu na asande abre.
This is Jafric Radio.
Sa stock taking ne ehia nti se wini mo osua na ebeboa mu nyina onyame hira mo na mo nkoso na da muntie de akire wadwene bia no obetimi de aba na emwa bia ye wo no so yeso ye de amamo ti onyame nkamo.
Amen. Etiefo osofo say onyame onka ye nyina ho. Bray you true chiu na we de twi we de o se de ba ne kokoma won nyina krobofo hey now what did that mean? Business ne aware ala what is
that no person
the
nyina ye krobofo chese o person o kire se sa ye tiki every said ye da jima kan.
This is Jafric Radio.
Is part of that business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any
it goes hand by hand. Sa no person o kire.
Oh, okay, Mr. Asari Isaac and so say aware ye entiase ne odo onyankopon inhiramo. Aware ye entiase any odo. And then Mr. Clement say the moderator likes Bible too much. One of those.
This is Jafric Radio.
Uncle Claire, those that are not Christians, reality is reality. So Christians marry and non-Christians also marry. And things that we do that will improve our marriage. If you are a Christian or not, you need that information too. Yes. So where I quote the Bible just to let you know that things that we are talking is very important. I don't think it is wrong for non-Christian to say that we have said something in the Bible. Don't forget that our software is sitting here, so we cannot go in it. Also,
this is Jafric Radio.
Without bringing in the word of God also. Yes. So that you want to respond to that.
Chese di ntia ye kase ewiasefo aware ene Kristofo aware ni nyina na se de obi edi kan kase de diba ne baba no mu nyina ye kofo nyina de me pesem kire se sesi ya no se o ka sei na se ka ne ye Toyota na se o person o pepasa untumi nko eye VW ho enko nkoto eye parts no mani ntino nyame ne bo nipa nyina se wo kwa asore wo ye hwan nyame bo ye nyina ye pe edisi ye gina nyame asem no so a na asem no a wodi amaye no there is nothing wrong with that se wutia wo de apply wo wawali mu se me nko asore ntino me ne me yire atnas ne ye bu nkunta wo awari mu a me hu nothing wrong with that enti na ma ye ko to Bible bebrebe no if you say nyame ne bo nipa no it is your perspective be free eye enipa no ne dia ko fix ya ma bibia ye a se ye ko nyame asemu ne kokko yi free ho a it is say the yakoto pass free Toyota shop na dia akɔhyɛ Toyota mu
to said ya akɔtɔ pass a free Toyota shop atiefo am say baby ayadri dia heya ɛna yɛdi mu ebesie aheya na yɛdi mu besi elder pacho kasam baako pɛ na yɛmfa ensi ha na wɔn sɛ na ya ni agya wɔn ma ne nsa so na de mante nka o mepɛ sɛ wɔde baako bi betwam so for so baako bi twam na radio. Hello elder.
Yes, Mampoma, na me say I'm the doc as some kind of so no. I ask my and so win pa.
Yeah.
But I win here, so we always might you on that from that perspective.
Yeah, it's a business in Tianko ya no apene baby atna. When ya no we free ha kwahye baby foforo. No correct.
But at the point moment it say you say chinchina your business and you equals to business. You want to say so my and there kasana nyame ma we to ma dwum say o say obi o wa depends also he mind not to say obi a ko hu asase bi na be hu say japade bi also na overton you won nyina de be toye.
Yeah,
it's not about this is heaven, but it's about business or the total business.
This is Jafric Radio.
The ongoing turn the way in amateur idea Japadiano. You are not Yame Kasafa or Osra Himemo. And some of these things are not, it can still be likened to say business I can like marriage and all that. And maybe say, I don't know, say a sentence. I've been so, met a dear for Nasi, so there be no. Omunya daje na omo etun in na omo tie Jafric Radio nyame enhira ompa na yabo abaso bebre so omo to aso na omo ve Jafric Radio en fama
This is Jafric Radio.
This is what we have, and the amina yama ye nenye ho na yemfa ye ho enhyem na enhira ibi beka ye nyina madam wase. Amen.
Elder nyame o enhira evi ever kanyina. And elder also cleared the point of what the submission that Dr. Ifa made, that it's not like business. Yeah, in his opinion, it's not like business. So if you are out there and you think that we are just using business as an example, so when you think that your marriage life is not working well, when you take stock and you see that you are not progressing in your marriage, you have to quit and just look for somebody who is rich or something to move along with. It is wrong. Yes, but we are using that one as an example that how much we are so cautious of making our business work, so as we must be cautious to make our marriages work, and where we take stock and see that where things are not going well, we can also improve those areas so that our marriage will work very, very well. So don't think that it is business entity that when you want to you want to go on bankrupt, you just stop working again. It is not like that. Yeah. So marriage is, we just use it as an example. Elder also,
this is Jafric Radio.
In the Bible, God says that the kingdom of God is someone who identified a land where there is gold in it. He sold all that he had to buy that land because of that gold that is in the land. He was talking about business. And most of the examples in the Bible, even the talent and the treasures that he said, the one that received the 5 also work on it, and he got another 5, which is we're talking of the profit. It doesn't necessarily mean that it is like it is business, but it is like that. So viewers, I just want to thank you, Jafric and Home Sweet Home team. Want to thank you so very much for your time, your patience, and your contribution. Mr. Yaya, I want you in this studio, so please get ready. This is
Jafric Radio.
Thank you so very much. Your contribution today is very, 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 very important, and we thank you for such wonderful submissions and contributions. Yes, so we want to end here. Don't forget that Bayside Modeling Agency sponsored this program, and also Turmeric Hotel also sponsored Home Sweet Home program. I want to thank Pastor Emmanuel Edujemfi for his time, and Presiding Elder Kwesi Ajimai of Central Assembly, Kawaguchi. Elder, thank you so much for your time and your greatest contribution. And today, let me tell you the DJ for this program. It is not DJ Moses, so this one is DJ POP. DJ Nanaya Pop. Nanaya Pop DJ. God bless you. And
this is Jafric Radio.
Our producer, Brother Kobe. Brother Kobe has been absent for so long, but today he's here. That's why the room is very hot. Brother Kobe, God richly bless you. We thank you so much. And the executive producer for this program is Nana Yao Pop. And I am your host, Abna Pomapoku, for this program today. And the next program is the hour of divine inspiration. So please, the hour of divine inspiration will come on around 6 p.m. All right. So don't go away. We have few minutes to go, so you can still stay tuned and listen to the word of God, an undiluted word.
60.
All right. I've been corrected.
This is Jafric Radio.
6:30, undiluted word from God. So 6:30 sharp Japan time. Please tune into Jafric Radio and listen to the hour of divine inspiration. Until we meet again next week for Home Sweet Home program, we say
this is Jafric Radio.
Hi guys, you are watching Jafric Radio. I am Abba from Ethiopia. Jafric Radio ni የተመለከታችሁ ነው። ይመቻችሁ። አበበ ነኝ ከኢትዮጵያ።
Ẹ̀kaàárọ̀, ẹ̀kaàsán, ẹ̀kálẹ́. Orúkọ tèmi ni Ọmọdọ́lá Oyèyẹmí, ọmọ bíbí ìlú Ìbàdàn. Jafric Radio lẹ́ ń wò yìí o. Ẹ múra sí i. Ṣé púpọ̀.
My name is Mari Nihe from the Philippines. You are watching Jafric Radio.